just took the hood off, give us a little bit better access, and now we are going to start the hopefully not too painful process of taking the intake manifold off. We read that you don't have to take apart the throttle body and whatever this is. It can just come off as one unit. Take off the hoses and everything, and we're gonna see if that theory is correct. Now, another thing that I need to do is take off the door panel on the inside here, because if we get in, can't really get out. So I am going to be taking off the door panel. There is one bolt here, or screw I should say, screw there. I believe there's a screw under here. 3 screws here, a screw there, and there are 3 clips. There's a clip here, here, and right here. And then also I'm gonna have to take the handle crank off, so it should be fun. Looks like somebody has been in here before, but this one right here, that's my problem. So I will get that figured out and check back in with you guys when I do. All right, guys, so I'm gonna cut from the door panel, take a break from that because I think we might need to order some parts and I can't really figure it out. So I'm gonna cut to a big old time lapse of us taking off this intake manifold.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that. I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
All right, go.
That sounds way better. That sounds.
Alright guys, it is the next morning and I figured you could probably use a little recap of what we did because we had it off and then we were testing the fuel injectors and then it was all back on and running. Not well, but we'll get to that in a second. So yesterday what we ended up doing was taking one of the fuel injectors from the top, and because we knew that both of those were good, so we put one of those into the bottom and tested it. We ran fuel through it and it pumped out of both fuel injectors real nice. So we got a little antsy and decided to put the intake manifold back on and start her up. And then we ran into the issue of it pulsing. So at first we thought it was gonna be a vacuum leak, but we went around, we checked every single line. There are a lot of vacuum lines on this engine. We went around, sprayed starter fluid on it, and it did not rev up real high, so we knew we had canceled that out. So now, today, we've done some reading, we've done some researching, and figured out that this screw right here is an adjustment screw. This is the throttle positioning sensor adjustment screw, and right here is another adjustment screw. That might be the idle screw. Do not quote me on any of this stuff, but those three, tuning them in unison is supposed to help the idle. So right now, my dad is gonna be home any minute, and we are gonna be screwing around with those screws and trying to get the idle to right at about 750 RPM. That's the sweet spot, that's where it runs good. So if we can get it to that, it will be a successful mission, and maybe we could take it on a little drive. Alright guys, so we just got back from our first test drive and that was awesome. This thing is a rocket, but it is cutting out right at about 3,500 RPM, and that we know is when the secondary fuel injectors kick on. So we have 4 brand new fuel injectors in the mail. That's gonna solve that problem, and then she'll be running like a dream. So that's gonna do it for this video. Next video, we're installing a 3-inch HKS exhaust, catback exhaust. So stay tuned for that one. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Please stay tuned for this build. There's many more to come. So I will catch you guys in the next one.